Linda arrives at work, Preston's Strategic Solutions, a manager in strategic planning. Coworker Donovan asks for the company report. She hands it over, explaining all indexes match next year's estimated quarterly lease figures. He calls her amazing. As they walk to the meeting room, he says it's just a small meeting, he's only dropping off the file. He reassures her everyone will know she did the work. Coworkers Chase and River talk about karaoke after work. Linda tries to join, saying she needs a break, but they ignore her. She sees Donovan enter the meeting room and present the report as if he did everything. Later, Linda tells her pet parrot Sweetie she's finally getting promoted to vice president. Her old boss has died, and his son Bradley is taking over as president. Bradley flirted with her at last year's Christmas party. Once promoted, they'll move to a bigger apartment. She watches her favorite show, Survivor. Next day, Bradley is introduced as new president. Linda reminds him they met at the Christmas party. He nods blankly. She offers condolences. He's distracted by food under her lip. He excuses himself. Executive Officer Franklin explains a merger. Bradley notices food on his own hand, transferred from Linda. He makes Franklin smell it. Franklin says, "Tuna fish. What a disgusting woman." Franklin says Bradley's father promised Linda a VP promotion. Bradley says the job goes to Donovan. Franklin insists Linda is a workhorse. Bradley won't budge and wants her moved far away. Franklin mentions Bangkok merger issues in Appendix D. Bradley sighs. Use Linda to get Donovan up to speed, then ship her out. Linda sees Donovan and Bradley laughing. Coworker River says Donovan is getting the VP promotion. They were in the same fraternity and play golf together. Furious, Linda interrupts Bradley interviewing a candidate. She confronts him. Donovan has been there 6 months. She has 7 years. Bradley says he's impressed by her numbers, but she's not a people person. The role needs charm, golf. He points out something stuck in her teeth. Humiliated, Linda breaks down. Bradley offers a deal. Join the Bangkok trip, solve Appendix D, and he might reconsider. His fiancée Zuri walks in. He praises Linda, then mentions complaints about her eating tuna at her desk. Linda leaves, telling herself she is enough. Days later at the private airfield, Linda says she found a loophole in Appendix D. Bradley ignores her. On the flight, Donovan plays her old Survivor audition tape. Everyone laughs. Shaking with anger, she deletes the file. The plane hits turbulence. Cabin depressurizes. A window tears open. Linda offers Donovan her hand. He demands her seat and tries to strangle her. She stabs him with a fork. His tie gets stuck. She ignores his pleas. The plane crashes into the sea. Linda frees herself, swims up, and loses consciousness. She wakes on a remote island. She finds Bradley unconscious on the sand with a deep leg wound. She builds a shelter, collects water. A storm rages. Bradley wakes. She gives him water. None of the others survived. He thanks her. She starts a fire, brings him fish. For the first time, she feels peaceful. Next morning, she shows him a conch shell. He asks about a distress signal. She's been busy keeping them alive. He orders her to focus on rescue. She fires back. Without her, he'd be dead. He snaps at her. She walks away. A day passes. He shouts for water. Winds destroy the shelter. She returns with water. She finds wild boar tracks. He asks if she'll hunt. Strategic planning, she corrects. He mutters, "Whatever." She kills the boar. That night she cooks it. She jokes she brought home the bacon. She finds fresh water, takes a bath, spots a boat. She stops herself from calling out, "Not yet." Back at camp, Bradley complains about no rescue after 2 weeks. She says the number one rule is a positive attitude. He wants a raft. She refuses. They have food, water, shelter, each other. He says this is the last place he wants to be. She mocks his Fortune 500 company as his father's. You're fired, he says. He builds his own camp. His shelter collapses. His fire fails. Next morning, she points out he spelled help as heeple. Starving, he swallows his pride. He apologizes. So I'm not fired? She asks. He admits the company would fall apart without her. He asks to learn from her. She asks, how far would you go for me? He starts taking off his shirt. She stops him. She was joking. She teaches him survival rules. Avoid yellow, green, white berries. Test on skin. She points to dangerous area. He saves her from falling rocks. She makes pruno, fermented fruit. They drink. She calls him sweetie by accident. She reveals she was married for 10 years. Her husband died. He was not a good person. Bradley understands his parents never loved each other. Monsters are made, not born, she says. She gave her drunk husband the keys and poured his last drink. Maybe we shouldn't leave this island. Next morning, a storm destroys camp. They take shelter in a cave. He asks for body heat. They rebuild on higher ground. Bradley offers to cook. She agrees. He serves a delicious meal. She asks if he misses his fiancée. He nods. She collapses, poisoned. He tries to escape on a secret raft. Waves drag him under. She pulls him back. He admits he tried to poison her. She knew. She gives him fried octopus. Then he can't move. She fed him a blue-ringed octopus. The toxin blocks nerve signals. The raft was flawed. No help is coming. He's at the bottom of the food chain. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. 2 days pass. She hears a boat. Zuri runs to her. Zuri hired her own boat. Linda leads them toward the high ridge. She asks Zuri to walk ahead. Later, Linda returns to camp alone and lies down. Next morning, Bradley finds Zuri's diamond ring in the sand. He confronts Linda. She says Zuri slipped. He doesn't believe her. Just like your husband's death? She reaches for the knife. He already has it. She runs. He chases. She bites him, grabs a rock, strikes him. She swallows Zuri's ring. He attacks again. She stabs him. He escapes into the forbidden area and finds a mansion. Linda's voice comes through a speaker. She turned off the security. They could have been rescued long ago. The food came from the mansion. She appears with a shotgun. Things could have been different. Bradley begs for a second chance, declares love. He attacks. She grabs a golf club. He grabs the shotgun, no bullets. She kills him. 1 year later, Linda is president of Preston Solutions at a golf tournament. A reporter calls her a real-life survivor, the only person rescued. The memories of my lost colleagues kept me going. Her memoir is becoming a movie. She's writing a self-help book next. One thing she wants people to understand: no help is coming. Save yourself.